Alrighty, so this is the last video in the numerology series. So we are on birth number 9, which means all people born on the 9th, 18th, or the 27th of any month. This reading is for you for the month of December, and I'm so sorry that you guys, your reading gets uploaded at the very end. I really apologize. So let's start with your oracle card. So your oracle card is Yama, Lord of Death. So let's say, what blessings are we getting from Yama? Um, all right, let's see. So we have knowledge of the law, righteousness in action, overcoming the fear of death, and steadfastness in the face of judgment. So when I see this, when I see this card, what I think is death. The way I relate death to is it's transformation. It's like some kind of change is happening in your life at a very basic level, at a very atomic level, molecular level. Something is changing, or maybe the idea that you have about death, that is changing for a lot of people. I think your eighth house is going to be activated, because eighth house in your birth chart is also your house of death. It's a house of transformation, it's a house of secrets. So I also, when I look at this card, I also feel like a lot of you guys could also be, getting more interested or more inclined towards, mysticism, spirituality, or, occult, stuff related to it. Or maybe, you guys are in on a secret, some sort of secret. You guys kind of know some sort of secret, and, you have been instructed not to, share that secret with the rest of the world yet. The other card I have for you from the Lord Ganesha deck is Surrender, which is number 2. So, surrendering, especially, when I mentioned that, having an increased interest in occult, maybe related to law, becoming more aware, becoming, more in sync with your environment, with things that are going around you, and, the surrender card. So, surrender also means, just being still, being in the moment, and realizing what is going on and how things are moving in your life. It's just like being there in the moment, and just witnessing, just experiencing whatever is going on, so you are able to better understand where you need to go and how you kind of need to move ahead. So this is going to be your theme. So Yama, transformation, change. It's a card of death. A lot of things could be ending. For some of you, I think some toxic people, some relationships, some friends, who don't think the best or the highest good for you. I think you guys are going to leave them by the end of December. Moving on in the January, these people will not be your friends anymore. So, the first card I have for you is the Five of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Exactly what I said. So, moving on in January, I think you are not going to be walking or starting the next year with a lot of people. Unfortunately, I hate to be the one delivering this news, but I think for a lot of people, if your partner is not the right one for you, I think breakups could happen in December. So this is sort of a warning for you. So if you think a relationship is toxic, is not working, either you end it yourself, or it the universe is going to end it for you, because something is changing, something is going to meet its death. The next card I have for you is the Seven of Ariel. You have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for the next endeavor. See, in terms of this card coming up, what this card is saying is you have invested wisely. So the investment this is talking about is when you made the investment of cutting your cords with someone, like whatever happened in your life or whatever is going to happen in your life, that's where you have to invest yourself there. That's exactly where you have to put your positive energy in. You don't have to wait in this energy of regret, that whatever has happened has been for the worst. There is a hidden lining, there is there's a silver lining in whatever is going to happen in your life, and it is for the good. So if someone says if someone kind of throws a tantrum or kind of threatens you, it is best to let them go. So invest your energy wisely, invest your resources wisely. The next card I have for you is the strength, which kind of makes sense, because to move forward from whatever end is going to come from these two cards, you need to have the strength and grace through kindness, self confidence, and forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself, not only yourself, but you also have to forgive the other person for wasting your time, for coming into your life and putting you on a path which was not right for you. But at the same time, be thankful. This kindness talks about being thankful to them, because you met them for a reason. There was a lesson that had to be learned, and maybe their time is up, you have learned that lesson, and you have to move on. So this month, things, I feel like they're going to be sort of slow for you guys. So I don't see a lot of rush so far. A lot of things this month you kind of have to leave to the universe to figure out. The next card I have for you is peace. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. See, I told you, like, something is coming to an end, something is going to happen. And when you move into, the next year, things are going to be so much better. Like, so much better. The next card I have for you is the Four of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. See, I told you this thing that's going to happen, you need a lot of strength for it, because there's a, I don't know why, but I don't know, don't hate me, but I think a lot of girls, even guys, somebody is going to walk away from you. And that is why, the universe is trying to tell you, have strength, invest your energy wisely, and all the good insights, the peace that you are looking for is going to come from, quiet meditation. And I think over the past couple of months, you have been very stressful and you have not been sleeping. You're not taking the time off to take care of yourself. So, guys, use December to sleep. Literally sleep. If you haven't slept for a long time, it may not be, relationship stress, but if, your life has been stressful, please make sure that you sleep. You get the needed rest. Next, we have the Four of Ariel. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extreme in how you save or spend money. See, being resistant to change. I don't think you're going to let it happen wisely, because you just have to let it happen, guys. I don't think I can stress it enough. I don't think I should say it another time and bore you, but somebody is going, something is leaving you, so let it go. Don't try to hold on to it so tightly. Knight of Ariel. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. So your ancestors, your guides, uh, especially your ancestors, they are watching you. They are looking at you. So don't ever feel that you are not loved, or nobody takes care of you. Nobody watches out for you. Just pay attention to it. Another thing that I want you to sort of pay attention to you are your finances, your resources. So when I say your resources, I mean your financial resources, your time, and also the value you provide. So if you are not being respected for your value, for the time, or for your effort, it is time to cut those things away as well. The last card I have for you is Page of Raphael, which talks about gentle, loving, dreamy, and open hearted. A new emotional situations, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So, towards the end of the month, two things are going to happen for you guys. So the first thing that I see that is happening for you guys is, when in the start of the month, you let go of this person is going to realize that you are giving yourself, you're making yourself a priority. You are making sure that you are keeping yourself first. And this person is going to come back with a more stable sort of uh, offer, something that is going to last very long. But this is not for all of you. This is only for people who put this self respect above everything else. So if you are like those mushy kinds, probably this person is not going to come back towards you. But for a very, like very small minority, this person, the one you left, or something that is going to go away from you, is going to come back. But again, the advice would be you start the new year with, new energy, new person, and you let this person go, despite having, giving you an offer, or being, um, offering you something. I do not think this person genuinely wants something with you. Just to be sure, let me pull one more card. See, the moon. It basically just tells me that the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and stay stronger. See, I told you. So, the majority, I don't know why I do this, but yeah, I just felt like pulling one more card. So, for the minority of people, when this person is going to come back, because they are going to realize that, you are treating them like shit, you're basically not giving, a damn about what they are doing, or how they treated you. You're just ready to move on, despite feeling all very emotional about it, you want to move on. The moon card has appeared, number 9, the number. So the moon card has appeared, and what this moon card is telling you is like something is hidden. You don't know what is going on. There's something underneath the surface of this person. There's it's not like, they are manipulative, but they have something on their mind that you don't know about. So my advice to you would be, if something needs to be, cut off, cut the cords, just do it. Don't bother waiting. Don't bother for, don't be too optimistic. Don't waste your time being too hopeful for certain things. A particular relationship, or a particular association with something is not going to last. It's supposed to end, so end it. It's good for you. Thank you so much, and let me know, if this reading resonates, and if I was able to help, in making your life better in any way. I would love to hear about it. Thank you.